tries, every night's a gamble. Even when I turn off all the lights, all I see are puzzles, yeah. I'd rather be dreaming, floating while sleeping, to islands in the sky. I need you to fly me away. 7 different ways of fighting off the storm we've been sleeping on. Yeah, digging up the ground, trying to find what's wrong. Plant a seed, burn it down, make it freeze. Drown it, then we shock it till we bring it to its knees. Heaven blowing on my dice, for a price. Feel the breeze, hear it roaring like a night. Running, climbing, swimming, gliding, baby I'm alright. I'd rather be dreaming, floating while sleeping, to islands in the sky. I need you to fly me away tonight. Asking about my life, full of questions I couldn't answer if I tried. I'd rather be dreaming, floating while sleeping, to islands in the sky. I need you to fly me away. Please fly me away. Won't you just fly me away?
Yo guys, what is up? Welcome to So Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I am your host Martin. Today we're going to be looking at Bitcoin stagnating. Now, if you are catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure you subscribe to the channel, you hit the like button and the bell. That way you will be notified when we go live. So, what's up, guys? Jeff, how's it going, man? Scrog, how's it going? Andrew, yo, buddy, how's it going, man? Bitcoin Jag, Crypto Fam, yes. Andrew, can you look at ADA Ethereum? Yes. Brown for War, hi. And yeah, that's it. So, gone through everything so far. Guys, sorry about not being here the last couple days. I haven't been here since Christmas Day. Reason for that is, on the 25th, I was fine throughout most of the day. And then at night, I just came down with the most insane cough. And then Monday, I was feeling so bad that I had to go to the doctor. And the doctor's like, go get yourself a Rona or a flu, an influenza test. And, get tested because you probably got one of the two. And I had to take a double test. And yeah, I was negative for influenza, but I was positive for COVID, so I had a pretty rough days. So New Year's, I was just barely getting out of bed, and really couldn't do much. I couldn't talk a lot. I was getting really bad coughs. I'm still getting coughs every now and then, and my voice is still not 100% there. So I was not able to come in to wish you all a Happy New Year's, or Happy New Year's Eve and a Happy New Year's Day. But Happy New Year's, guys. And hope you're all doing good in crypto. Yeah, it's the second time I got the Rona, man. It kind of sucks. and this time I actually felt a lot worse. It took a while. Like, I didn't get any like early symptoms. Like, I was feeling really fine until the night. I just started to get with the most insane cough. And then, yeah, the whole week I was just like completely in bed. I couldn't even open the restaurant. I couldn't go to do anything. I was not able to do anything, man. I was feeling super shitty for 7+ days. And then on the first and second, I was just barely getting slightly better. So I want to force myself to come in live or do anything. I was really not talking a lot still. And then until this week, or this last week, Wednesday, I went to open up the restaurant. and you know, taking it easy. And today coming live, right? But sorry about not being here. Todd, how's it going, man? Andrew, yeah, I'm feeling better though. It's been over, yeah, 4% 2 days. Really, Andrew? I haven't seen Ada. Yeah. all right. Let's see what's happening, right? Let's go check out market cap and see what's going on there, man. If the music is loud, let me know, and then we'll change it, because we usually just have like mellow tunes, but I think it might be a little bit louder than usual. I'm on lower a bit. Here we go. Market cap, what are we doing? Well, not a lot since I was last here, right? Looking at the weekly, let's go on the daily. When was I here last time? The 25th. All right, so yes, we've rallied a little bit. We managed to get above the 20, which is fine. Again, we're claiming that $761 billion mark. Like we said, we should try to hold on to it. If you remember, we did briefly broke below it, but not seeing anything super crazy there. If anything, we might have created some bullish divergence. I'm really going to have to zoom in here. Let's see, now we're actually going slightly higher here, as we're also doing less negative momentum higher. So we didn't have any bullish divergence here on the daily. But nice to see that we got above that 20, which is one of the most important things, right? Getting above that 20 moving average. Now, this could lead to a small spike, which would be very welcome. Again, I don't believe we're out of the woods yet, right? I don't want to be super hopeful yet. Just a small pump does not change the market. If you look at the overall picture, we're still trading in a sort of range, right? I'm just going to bring in here the square tool, or rectangle tool. I'm just going to take this tops here and the bottom here. As you can tell, most of the moves are within that zone. So we're not breaking out of anything yet, right? Even if we lowered it here, we're still within a zone. And if we bring it up to this point, right, this range, we're still in range. We're not making anything super special, but yes, at least we're not just jumping like crazy, which is, again, I think good. Now, let's see if we can get some good expansion. The Bollinger Bands to the upside, try to rally a little bit, maybe hit that $840 billion mark, try to rally, I think, slightly higher than that. Where was that we have this number at? Okay, so we need to get above 828 billion. That's the number we must get above, right? So I hope that we can get above there and see if we can manage to keep on rallying here on market cap. That's obviously going to bring more money into the crypto sphere. You know, it's going to allow for Bitcoin and other coins to start performing better. Let's go check out Bitcoin. Andrew says, so I was thinking about a USD position. Just in 200. You waited. Yeah. 200 in the weekly on total market cap. All right. Yeah. Sorry, man. I just saw that. All right. Yeah. Let's go to the weekly before we jump onto Bitcoin. Look at the 200 moving average. Let's see where we're at there, right? So first thing we're going to do is let's go in here and go here, settings, and just put 200. So 200. It's gonna obviously move the total market cap, and not looking super hot, right? We were briefly below the 200 back here on 2020, 2018, but we hadn't dropped that much. Since then, so yeah, a rally would lead us to that. Where is this at right now? 956 billion, man. That's gonna be a potentially good target. If there's anything that we could take from this, is that there is bullish divergence in the weekly, right? Just so let's talk about it now. And part of the reason that when we came in, we had the weekly open was because I was looking at Ethereum on the weekly to see how things were. If there was anything on the macros, right, on the major time scales that could have signaled the reversal or the potential reversal that we're starting to see, right? Now, I'm not saying this is the bottom yet by any means, but if we go on log scale, I really need to hide this Bollinger Bands for us to be able to look at this and auto adjust. Here we go. If we go on log scale, right, you're going to see that we haven't dropped as much as we dropped back here, right? Although it looks a lot, a much major drop here, right? Again, 86%. We are not getting that drop here yet. And I think we could be in this chill portion, right? Not saying that's where we're at right now, but again, if we were to drop that 86%, we're looking at 377 billion. Now, if we look at this on a smaller scale and dissecting it a little bit better. Right, we're gonna have the top portion here, right? Then we had our drop, rally, and then a small descent with a small rally, and then the descent sideways before we drop. So we have our top here, right? Then we have our small downwards, small rally, downwards, small rally, and now we're getting that descending motion, right? This descending motion that we're getting here looks a little bit like the descending motion that we're getting here. And that's one of the reasons that I'm thinking maybe the bottom's not in yet, right? This, if you just transpose this over this, it's not going to match it precisely, but you can see the movements are there. Drop with a pop, and then a drop with a small pop. Drop with a pop, drop with a small pop, and then drop more, and then drop more, right? So there are some similarities from the spike or the peak that we had back in 2018. And I would just say, watch out for that, right? That could be an interesting thing, particularly if we go for that second drop there, right? Right. So, yeah, I think that's an interesting point to look at here in the charts, right? Remember, the bottom might not be in yet. All right, let's go here on the daily and check Bitcoin. Once we got a log scale on the daily and bring out the Bollinger Bands, we need to shift this back to the 20s and get the ball rolling. Oh, no, not that. Wrong tool. Here we go. All right, so Bitcoin. Last thing we had, or we were looking at, was some hidden divergence, which, of course, you're able to see that came into play, right? Came into play, moved this sideways before we got a small rally. On that small rally, we created some strong bearish, and I don't think we talked about this when I had come back and talk about the 25th, but there is some. Oh, no, that is not true. This is not the chart we've been looking at. Remember, this is the chart we've been looking at. So we must come to this chart, and I think here we're going to have that divergence. Yes, I can already see that the line is here. It's just going to get the matching line there. I was like, I'm worried that we didn't catch this one. No, wrong chart. All right, so again, we had resistance, broke back down below 16,951. And like I said, we want to stay in this range, right? We want to stay in this range, so there's a better chance we try to move back up. Get above that 20, finally did. Get above, the 16,000 and the 17,000. Sorry, what's the last one we got above here? Or slightly below, sorry. The 17,225. So we are facing some resistance. We ultimately want to get above that 17,781. So the movement up that we're getting, it's fine. I'm just going to have to zoom in here a little bit more. There's really nothing bullish on this second move, right? From this low here to this new higher low that we're making here. I'm going to try to skew the chart a bit and see if we have anything here. And no, right? Look, negative momentum, less negative momentum. We're also making a higher low than the previous low. And here we also have the same move. But on the weekly, I think we are creating bullish divergence. Yes. Just like we had with total market cap, right? And that divergence goes here. Right? Look at that. Bullish. Action to the upside potential. Starting to get that nice rally. Now, the thing I don't like is that downwards motion with upsloping consolidation usually tends to break back down. Right? That's one of the unfortunate things about getting upsloping consolidation. The movement up should be coming in with a lot more strength, right? You're usually looking for a reversal, kind of like what we did here. So a nice kind of reversal. We're not getting that impulse. It's not really feeling super bullish. Jake Roberts, thank you very much for stopping by, my friend. Not feeling super bullish, right? So we're still on the way to that 20 moving average at 18,266. I think it's going to be great if we hit that zone. Again, back to the daily. Right, again, below resistance. Nothing bearish overhead, at least not yet. Zooming here. Barely, man. If we drop a little bit, if we pump a little bit more here on the RSI, that means this goes slightly higher. We're going to start creating some hidden divergence. Now it's got to put pressure on the price and might make it break back below the 17,225. So it's not looking super bullish. We don't have anything bullish on the daily, only on the weekly. And again, we haven't been here. Last thing we had was bearishness. We managed to hold on to that bearish divergence. Remember, we were looking at it back here. And as you can tell, we're anchoring from one island to the next. We still managed to get it there, right? Look, we're already looking for it. Rejection of a key zone, moving back down, right? Low, lower low, negative momentum, less negative momentum, created bullish divergence, right? Bullish divergence. And that bullish divergence, it's what's helping us to rally, right? And it's not looking bad. I actually kind of like how this is looking here. Bullish divergence, got a nice upturn coming here, holding on to a 20 support. Not consistently. Here's some hidden bullish, right, coming into play, or from even back down here. Hidden bullish getting as a continuation. Now, I'm worried that we're going to start creating bearish divergence. And we don't have it yet, fortunately, because there is a break, right? There is a break here, and there's a break here. Otherwise, man, we would have probably been anchoring from here. And as you can tell, we're definitely going slightly higher, but barely, man, right? With a big chance of creating something negative. So on the 4 hour, we are clear. There's really nothing bearish. Last thing we have is hidden bullish. We are trying to rally with that. Again, not looking bad. Bought at 64.83 on the RSI. I think price perceived to be slightly higher. I think it's part of the reason that we're seeing resistance at that 17,225. Again, not bad. Let's go to the shorter or smaller time scales. Here's the bearish divergence. Right? We didn't have anything on the 4 hour, but there had to be a reason for that movement, and it's here, right? Look at that. Bearish divergence, right? Bearish divergence, strong against the MACD, against the RSI. Potential fraction downside, moving down. Now, what's helping us hold a little bit, and it's doing its job already because we already rejected that 20, right? So we hit the 20, we're rejecting it. What's helping us hold is this hidden divergence, hidden bullish, right? Hidden bullish, potential for continuation, action to the upside, potential sideways motion, right? So we are moving up and sideways now, but we've hit the 20. We've also hit the resistance at 17,225. We're just unable to get back above it. So not really liking the fact that we're not getting back above it. It is certainly a little bit bearish, but not super bearish. Just market conditions have not been the best, right? So anything that looks good, we don't have to interpret it. I know a lot of people are desperate for the market to do an upturn. I know a lot of people are desperate for the market to do an upturn. You cannot get desperate and take any small rally as a hope that this is done. All right, we gotta get confirmation, right? How does that confirmation come? It really starts to look like the market is done. Not just a small pump, but we probably drop a little bit, create some more bullish divergence, rally more. We start seeing some of the bearish indicators failing to play out. We start to see the bullish indicators playing out with a lot more strength. Then we know the bulls are trying to take control. And then we could say this is probably over. Right now, I think we're still on a fighting zone. We are stagnating to some extent, like we said on the title of the stream. And I just think the market conditions have not really changed a lot. They've improved a little bit, but they haven't really changed a lot. Right? On the overall, we still have not gotten above the 20,000. Right? We have not gotten above the high of 2017, 2018. Right? So market needs to recover that high, and then we can start looking for maybe upturn. But right now, like I said, worried about another potential drop coming in. Let's go check out Ethereum, and then we're gonna check out ADA, right? Let's go here. Ethereum on the daily. Why is this having all? This is weird, man. Like this tracks from Streambeats haven't had voices. They were just like music, melodies or whatever. And now they all have actual like people singing. Weird. Anyways, let's keep rolling here. Ethereum, man. What is Ethereum doing? All right. Ethereum's actually not looking that bad. Ethereum has managed to recover to the previous highs here of December 13, 14, which is a good zone to be at. Not the best zone, but we are getting out of that danger zone. So it looks like Ethereum is really trying to recover a little better. Again, if we go from the high point here, even to the low point here, or low point here, again, which are just minor differences, we are hitting almost that top portion, and we've rejected it once, like we rejected it back here, but we are in that upper portion of this rectangle zone that we're trading in. So not bad, not bad. Kind of liking what Ethereum is doing. Not the best performer by any means, but not looking super bad. Now we can check out Gallo. All right, so we're going higher than the previous high. Once we zoom in, it's much easier to tell, right? Look at this. You can see that dotted line slightly higher than the price here, right? So going slightly higher now. Let's check for divergences, right? Going slightly higher, going higher on the other side, so no bearish divergence there. And here there is a small break. Now I have to look at it and determine whether or not we want to honor that break. Because if we don't want to honor this break and we just say, oh, high to low, low to high, that means there's bearish divergence. Now I don't think it's going to come into play, right? I don't think that is the move we're looking for. I think this could go on developing a little bit more, particularly if Bitcoin allows it to move. That means Bitcoin just keeps on stagnating. This will try to rally. Bought at 67.19, not doing super bad. Let's go to the 4-hour chart, see if we have anything here. Going higher, more positive momentum higher on the RSI. Again, nothing crazy. The only bearishness that we had was back here, and we didn't see it play with a lot of strength. It was strong bearish divergence, by the way. All right, look at this move here to here. And here to here, right? Bearish divergence strong. All it did was had us meet the support at 1,261. Now we're getting a rally. So for me, as an indicator on the 4-hour chart, it will tell me that the bearish indicator is not playing out. That means the bulls are trying to take control. Now they're not fully in control yet, but they are trying to take control. And we don't have anything bearish to this point right now. So what I think we could do right now is consolidate a little bit, try to rally again, create some bearish divergence, and then see if that bearishness triggers. If we just start to see that bearish divergence fails to trigger consistently, then yes, we could be looking for some nice long positions or something else to be open, because then the market would tell us that the bears are losing control, and the bulls are grabbing some of that control, and that's going to be beneficial. Now, we are bought at 71.14. That could be one of the reasons that we're dropping, right? Get back to that bot zone, potentially to that neutral zone before we continue. But let's go to the 1 hour. There could be another reason there. 1 hour chart. There is a reason. The reason is here. Not that. Let's go here. And here. Right on. Look at that. Right. Bearish divergence strong against the MACD. Against the RSI, I don't think we have it. I'm going to assume in this chart. Yeah, we do have it. It's just barely there, but almost non-existent, but it is there. Bearish divergence strong. Action downside going down, hitting the 20, trying to get back above it. Potential hidden divergence came into play. Yep, here we go. Hidden divergence here. And that's helping us to rally a bit, right? We don't have it against the RSI, it's just against the MACD. Hit the 20, target met. Now we got to see if we get continuation. Failing at the 20 could lead us to drop lower, but that's not going to be bad necessarily. Dropping slightly lower could have us where we make some kind of bullish divergence and then see if we get a better rally coming through. All right. So I think that's it for Ethereum. Again, looking good. Not the best, but looking good nonetheless. Let's go check out ADA. Why not? ADA against the dollar, man. ADA rallying very nicely. And again, Andrew, I know you said ADA to Ethereum. The only reason why ADA is getting on Ethereum is because it's gaining more against the dollar, right? So if ADA gains more against the dollar and Ethereum gains less, then that difference is what Ethereum is going to be gaining. Sorry, what ADA is going to be gaining against Ethereum, right? It's just it's a different. It's a factor of differences, right? Basically. So it's a triangulation type of deal. That's what you usually look for, where you're looking for arbitration. You look for those differences in between charts. So let's say this is ADA to the dollar, right? It's here. Then let's say Ethereum to the dollar, it's like here, right? Then the difference, right? When you put ADA to Ethereum, this is how much variation one's going to have against the other, right? So it's going to be gaining more against Ethereum, but that's because Ethereum gained less against the dollar and ADA just gained more. And that difference is a trading parity between ADA to Ethereum, right? So yeah, I hope that kind of explains it and why you might see it is getting a lot against Ethereum. It's because of it's just because it has recovered so well. Look at this. We had bullish divergence. We were looking for it. We're getting it to play out. 29%. I heard someone said 40+%. I'm not seeing that 40+% yet. At least not on the daily. And again, we had bullish divergence. We're looking for that move. Guess what happened afterwards to this move here on December the 29th? So again, I wasn't here for New Year's. Sorry, guys. But we would have talked about this. More bullish divergence. Strong against the MACD, against the RSI. Not on the weekly, but on the daily. And again, the fact that Bitcoin's stagnating and it's not really performing as well, it's allowing for alts to kind of move and do their thing, right? We know that when Bitcoin stagnates for a while, alts tend to move. And then if alts pump, then Bitcoin's going to try to rally. And then, alts are probably going to drop. And, it's just kind of like a vicious cycle. And then, when Bitcoin drops, everyone's going to stagnate with Bitcoin for a while until Bitcoin just stagnates for so long that people are starting into the lesser assets again. Right? That's just what we've seen happening over and over again. So no surprises here on seeing ADA rally. It had the bullish divergence. Now there is hidden divergence here. Hidden bearish. Potential for stagnation, maybe an action to downside. If we do drop, 28 cents is going to be a target. Sitting at 31.3 cents. Bought at 68.19, right? Let's go to the 4-hour chart, man. See what's happening there. So on Indigo and Cardano, I mean IETH, which would be going leverage long on ADA. And I can sell IETH to short ETH, which is what I'm interested on the ADA ETH chart. All right. I can check that one out in a second. Let me just finish this one again, going higher, more positive momentum higher still. Impulse up, downside consolidation, flag. Not the best looking, but a flag looking nonetheless. Not quite yet looking like a reversal. If we get another drop here, that might be looking like a reversal. But we're making a nice tight downsloping flag of sorts, right? Maybe we can say it's a channel. Trying to anchor it to the midpoint here on the second drop, right? So you can take that. And yes, we are kind of like making like a downsloping channel. We need to break that to the upside, right? We need to break that to the upside. Hopefully we're able to get it. I'm gonna switch charts here. I'll let it come back. Here we go. Again, the downsloping consolidation could lead us to where we try to break that 33-cent mark. Anyways, if we do drop from here, 20 moving average is going to be there to meet us at 29.5 cents right now. Nothing here that is bullish. Low, higher low, less negative momentum, higher still. Nothing to go crazy about. Let's get this out of the 1 hour and out of the 1 hour, and let's check it here. Again, impulse up, going higher and higher still. Nothing bearish, right? Nothing bearish. Higher, much more positive momentum, much higher on the other side. Overbought. Eventually at 92.91. Right now we're seeing neutral, 48.01. And what I like about what we're doing here in the 1 hour is that we're creating bullish divergence strong, right? This small drop here matches this movement here, negative momentum to less negative momentum. We don't have it against the RSI, it's just against the MACD, but it's bullish. And it could lead to that new spike that we're looking for. Potentially trying to break that 20, right? Here, ADA create what Ethereum and Bitcoin had, which is this hidden bullish. Remember, Bitcoin and Ethereum had it. They just didn't have the second bullish divergence. It was what I was talking about Ethereum, us potentially developing this strong bullish divergence for us to get that action to the upside. ADA hasn't. ADA has that divergence. It had it against the MACD. It had it against the RSI, right? Hidden bullish. Now we have strong bullish just against the MACD and looking for that potential rally. Now, I don't know if we have ADA to Ethereum open or if we have, yeah, here we go. ADA to Ethereum. All right. Let's do this one real quick. ADA to ETH. Again, very, very similar motion, right? Going back up. Gains wise, let's look at the percentage. All right, 18%, 31% to the spike. And I'm not going to be surprised to see that we have the same thing, right? Bullish divergence, potential for action to the upside. Why? Because, ADA is gaining more against the dollar than Ethereum is. So the chart is going to be looking extremely similar, right? So gaining, it's gaining against Ethereum. Again, hitting some kind of resistance. We already had drawn it there. It was the bottom portion of the spike we had here. So we are bottom. We're hitting some kind of resistance, right? And are we gonna have divergence? Hello, no divergence. Yeah, hidden bearish. Sorry about that. Hidden bearish against the RSI. Potentially part of the reason that we're failing to get above this year line, and we're stagnating a bit, right? So not the end of the world. We're stagnating a bit. We could be flagging. Let's go to the 4 hour again. Yes, same flagging. Again, not as good looking as we had on the dollar pair. But again, similar thing. Nothing here to call. Nothing bearish. Nothing bullish. Just bought at 60.93. And the 1 hour is probably going to be looking the same. Right? Let's get this here out of the 1 hour. And let's get this here out of the 1 hour. Sorry about that. Let's go straight here. Going higher. More positive momentum higher. Still, again, same exact story, right? Look at that. Boom. That move here, that hidden bullish, right? Like I said, same movements that we were expecting to see. And then here we're having on the smaller move here, and I'm just going to zoom into you guys are able to see it. Again, skew the chart a bit so you can see that we are dropping a little bit more, right? We are dropping a little bit more, creating that bullish divergence. Strong, right? Against the MACD. And against the RSI, we don't have it, right? We just don't have it. And that is fine, right? Again, we're dropping a little bit more. Potential for action to the upside with a strong bullish, right? That means it could still be looking to gain against Ethereum. For now, I will be looking at this here zone, 0.3024, right? And then potentially 20 at 0.302408. Again, very similar zones. Need to get above that 20 if we do. This could be going on gaining against Ethereum. And then, see where it goes from there. So yeah, I mean, ADA's not looking that bad. Like I said, it's gaining good, so I'm happy if you're holding it. Just be careful, right? Be careful. It would be extremely weird if ADA's actually leading the market, right? How are we gonna know? ADA started to run right earlier when the bullish divergence had developed. Now, ADA created a hidden bullish. Bitcoin has this hidden bullish. It hasn't created this strong bullish yet. Now, if ADA starts to rally and then for some reason Bitcoin creates this bullish divergence and it starts to rally, we could say to some extent that, ADA is kind of leading the market, which would be weird, but beneficial. It'll just be interesting, I guess, to see that happening, right? Let's go check out, I think it was Gala. Gala that got requested by Brother War. Let's get Gala going here. All right, Gala just rallying like crazy, right? Did it have bullish divergence? Potentially. We're going to discuss this in a second. Let's see how much it's rallying. 165%. That is insane, man. Holding Gala, pat yourself on the back. Congratulations, you are doing awesome. What we're seeing in ADA, on Gala is what we saw in ADA, right? There was bullish divergence on the first move. There was divergence here in the first move. Strong bullish, right? What? Yo, thank you very much for that, man. Thank you very much, Andrew. Let's do this.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated, my friend. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. That's you're gonna help with whatever I can, right? And here we had more strong bullish divergence, just like ADA. And then we got a rally. There's really nothing bearish right now. It's just rattling crazy, going overbought at 88.12. It seems to be dying out a bit here, right? This movement is not as strong as this movement, not as strong as this movement. So it's kind of losing strength as it's going. I'm not saying that the rally is over. Be careful. It could start to flag a little bit before we continue. Right, we could, in all fairness, do one of those things where we kind of rally down a bit, and then we pump more, and then we create that bearish divergence, right? It's not there yet, but that's what I'm looking at. We could still be going for that small downturn and up. There is nothing bearish on the daily that would suggest a downwards motion, But we know we get exhausted of just pumping. And when that comes, we go to a small sell-off period, right? That accumulation phase before we get the next rally, right? There's really nothing bearish here. Higher and higher still. Nothing bearish, man. Nothing bearish. Also, I mean, it's just so small that I can't look for anything that is bullish back here. But there was probably some bullish divergence back here. I have to move a lot. Yeah, see the bullish divergence right there? It's kind of hard to see, but it is there. And I guess that's what sparked the rally as well. We had bullishness in the 4-hour. We probably had bullish on that daily chart as well. Those things help. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. All right, the 1 hour. Do we have bearishness? Yes. Bearish divergence. The culprit for the movement down. And again, here we had one of those moves. Impulse up, down something consolidation, impulse up, down something consolidation, impulse up. Right, on these moves. Now, notice I'm anchoring from the same area, and I'll show you why in a second. The first one goes within the same island, right? And the second one goes from one island to the next. So we had bearish divergence, moved this down a bit, creating more strong bearish divergence from one island to the next. And now we're getting the moving down to 20, but we are holding. And part of the reason that we're holding, there is divergence here that is bullish. Look at this. Getting bullish against the MACD, against the RSI, and probably forgot to anchor this. I did. Wow, sucks. I have to change a lot of these things. But that's what I'm looking at, right? There is bullish divergence, potential for action to the upside. We're starting to get it. Really nothing bearish coming in overhead right now. Kind of sucks that we are not going to full potential here and rallying more. But, you know, could be that we wanted to backtest that 20, which we already have, before we continue rallying. Just watch out. Because like I said on the daily, it would not be weird if we start a flag, right? Just because we have some hidden bullish, does not mean we have to keep on running. We're actually, this is kind of showing that we've topped on this small rally that we're getting, right? So the small rally that we're getting here is kind of topping out. So we could be going through a small consolidation phase before we get that rally again, right? How long do I think bullish hidden divergence? Look, if we drop below that 20, you have to basically see how much more negative momentum we're doing. Right? And if we start making more negative momentum than we had back here, this bullish divergence would just track to there. Right? I'm not sure when you got into this one or what your exit strategy is if you are into this one. The hidden divergence is kind of playing. We've held a 20. We are getting that sideways motion. But on the rally and anything we're doing, we are failing to get above this previous high here at 4.8 cents. Right, so that tells us that the bearish divergence is still taking some kind of hold, and there's still pressure. And that pressure is basically coming because we just had an insane rally. So we have to go through a consolidation phase where people can add to their bags before we get that next spike, right? And again, that's why I was saying earlier that this could be going through one of those small drops before we actually pump again. Hopefully we don't do a U-turn and we just take an insane drop. There's really no bearish divergence that would suggest that right now. But overall, the amount of rally that we're getting would really have me worry a bit. I would not probably be getting out of the position if I were trading this. Until we determine that we're doing a U-turn. It just basically looks like we're taking an insane drop, right? Because we could drop a bit. You know, we start to flag this zone. Why not? Before we pump again. Right? But we haven't started flagging on daily. That's a problem. So we don't know. It could be that this day just closes back down here, right? And we're starting to get that consolidation phase starting down here instead of up here where we're at right now. So we gotta, you know, how long will it take for that hidden divergence to play out? It's already played. So that's a question. It's already rallied. It just failed to get higher than the previous high. Now, could it play again? It could. It could be that we go somewhere around here, and then we're making more negative momentum, right? And we still have that divergence because then instead of going to here, I'll just tracking it there and tracking it here. But, it's one of those wait and see things. We don't know if we're going to drop more. We don't know if we're going to hold on to a 20. I think we're going to drop eventually to create that flag formation before we get that next rally. It looks like it's setting up for a nice flag to be formed, right? In that very nice rally. I'm trying to see. Look, we got that very nice rally here. Here we just didn't get that flag formation. We just when the downturn came, so it might not be the best example. But I was trying to look at something here. We could see a similar example playing out, but it just don't seem we have anything. We could go on Gala for us to illustrate that. We all have to go to another asset, but getting a nice pull here, right? Nice bull pull. Now we need to get our flag forming, right? Get our flag forming somewhere around here, whatever, right? Get some flag formation, even that down sloping channel, whatever, and then wait for that break up again, right? Break back up. I'll be playing more off the daily here than on the smaller chart time scale, at least for Gala. Yes, you're welcome, my friend. Again, sorry about all the coughing, guys. It's just, like I said, not 100% there yet. But at least I was feeling better enough to come live, and yeah, it's crazy, man. That thing I already got it 2 times. This second time, I felt it was much worse the first time. We'll see. I feel I have less of a cough afterwards than what I had the first time. The first time I remember I couldn't even talk. I was talking and I was getting insane coughs. And I think that's what's happening is that I've not been talking a lot throughout the days, and that's just helping me probably recover a lot faster. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crypto's trying to hold. It is fighting to hold, and I'm hoping that it really manages to hold. Otherwise, it's not going to be good. Let's go check out the APEPES, rare APEPE. How much are they at right now? 0.17. So they haven't changed much since we last looked at them. The zombie APEPES, they have dropped a bit. All right, they have dropped a bit. All right, that's cool. It's not crazy. Yeah, weren't we supposed to get some free stuff, Jake, from like holding the 2, and we're gonna get like a free some drop or something if you had your pairs, if you're holding a matching pair or whatnot. Like we're gonna get like a free MAP YC serum or something. All right. Yeah, like we're supposed to get like a coffin ticket and something else, right? So I'm not sure. I really haven't been keeping up with a lot of the stuff that's been going on in crypto. And I'm sorry about that, guys. Oh, for me soon. All right, that's awesome. Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up with a lot of the stuff that's happening on crypto. I just really just been down and trying to recover. And man, I'm feeling much better. That's a good thing. But really have not been looking at the markets. I've not been really doing a lot, until today. I just glanced at the markets, but not really doing in-depth analysis. I was just looking at the weeklies mainly to see the longer-term plays. And again, Gala, awesome, dude. Recovering almost to this previous level back here. Very nice move. I think that from when we started talking, we might have developed some hidden divergence here. Hidden bearish, just because it's been dropping a little bit. And that just comes from way back here, right? So 0.42. If we go slightly higher, we're going to be good. But right now, creating that hidden bearish. Again, hidden bearish will be the catalyst that we're looking for that flag to start forming, right? Remember what I said? We need to get some flag going on the daily. So it would not be weird if we get some close slightly below, create that hidden bearish. Then we get our consolidation phase, right? Corn, man, still struggling to break at 7,225. Yeah. Alrighty. So I'm gonna be calling it a stream for tonight, guys. I don't want to say I want to try to be here throughout the week because it's just been crazy, man. I haven't been able to come here any day throughout the week, but I'm going to be here next Monday, and then if I'm able to come throughout the week, it's going to be a nice surprise. Well, I'll be here next Monday, for sure. I'm going to be saying thank you guys for joining me tonight. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this awesome community. Yeah, we can join. I can join for a little bit. There's stuff I need to do with 3D printing. I need to put some things on the printer bed. But yeah, I could play a little bit while I set up the files. I think, Jake, it would not be a bad idea. So if you guys want to join me there for a little bit on Discord, we can play some Discord games, I guess. I'll probably be hanging out there for a couple minutes. Again, thank you very much for joining. If you enjoy the content, hit the like button on the sub. Join us in the Discord. Links have gone out. Remember that all the information that is provided here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. That note, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you again tomorrow. All right? Oh, sorry, not tomorrow. I'll try to be here sometime throughout the week again, not promises, but for sure next Monday for another edition of So Crypto. Until then, guys.